Ladies and gents, we've been having issues with the audio staying in sync for a very long time. And coincidentally, the other day, I was messing around because let me tell you, imagine something constantly not working. And you try everything and it just won't fix. You just can't seem to resolve the problem, right? And you can't resolve the problem and you just get frustrated. Like, I'm bald headed, right? Every morning I shave my hair. Every night I go to sleep, my head is bald. By the time I wake up, I see shrubs all over everywhere, right? But frustration gets me wanting to pull everything out. So frustrated. Can't stay in sync, right? Sometimes I'm in the middle of the stream and I get a text or somebody leave a comment in the chat and said, you're out of sync. And typically when that happens, people leave. Sometimes, obviously, I make a mistake and I press a wrong button or I mute the audio going in that you're supposed to hear and start talking and not realize that I didn't unmute it. That's on me. That's 100% on me. So we use the software in the studio for capturing audio and sending it back out to you. So we use Logic Pro and we use an Allen and Heath TQ18T, right? 16 channel digital mixer. So let me show you what it looks like. Let me share. I'll show you what it looks like. You know what? I will do this. Should I make it big? Let me see. You guys probably don't know what it looks like, but it's not really that important, right? But for the mixer, we use an Allen and Heath TQ18T. We troubleshoot that, thinking that's the problem, right? And it's not the problem. We tried many things, right? There's a couple of issues that needs to be resolved, like with a call-in phone, but get that resolved. And then so I just said we use Logic Pro to capture the audio, and we use the CQ18T, right? And we also use Loopback, which is another software. And we use, for the streaming, so you can see me or see content that's shared, we use Ecamm Live. And then Dante. So I am thinking all the time that it's Logic. So I've watched videos, brought audio engineers in, check, still owe one of the audio engineers. I have to pay him up. And I tell you, I read so many articles, watched so many videos, thinking that the issue is with Logic, right? So last week I was sitting down and I removed the audio from Dante Via, and just playing it on the desktop. And I started to do a stream. I forgot to put the audio back to Dante Via. But the audio played through. The content that I was sharing and the audio from my voice played through. And something hit me over the weekend. I said, hey, go and try and just stream the audio without using Dante. So I decided to start reading articles on Dante and find out if Dante have any latencies. Lo and behold, it said that Dante has I forgot what what point latencies has. I think it has 0.02% latency. Don't quote me on that because it's been a few days. However, it poses an issue. So there's latency when I speak in the mic, and then it has to process through the mixer and then process through Ecamm Live, and then you can hear the audio, right? So sitting in here earlier, I'm going through things, pondering, okay, let me try this, let me try that. So I turn Logic on, Logic Pro, and I have the mic in front of me and I'm talking, and I notice I'm not recording anything, but it's not going out of sync. And I can see that the audio is constantly being fed in and immediately plays back through every time. So I'm like, okay, let's do a live stream, because I was intending to do a live stream. I did one, right? And I made a mistake. I muted myself. I started talking, and again, I mentioned that earlier. However, I said, let me do a test and see if I can hear myself. That was after the stream, right? Again, I wanted to see if after I did the stream a few minutes ago, I wanted to see if I can also listen myself and what happens if I go live and hear again. So I said, I'm going to do it live, but I'm not going to engage Dante Villa. So all I did with the stream before and this stream is I turned on the audio on the Mac and I'm streaming, and I'm not going out of sync. I think I'm still in sync. Yes. So as you guys can, as you guys probably heard a little bit of it, right? That I am actually streaming and it's not going out of sync. So I think I fixed the problem. I've resolved the issue. So now we don't need Dante Villa. I figured it out. Man, I hope this is the solution moving forward. So we can remove Dante Villa from the computer and don't even bother paying the monthly subscription for it, because I figured it out. Because I canceled one off the software that we were using to stream that appeared not to be necessary. However, let me try something. I need to try the sound effects from the Stream Deck. Hopefully that works. If that works, then everything is fine so far. So let me go play some sounds. So if I can hear that, right? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Hope so. Let me play something else. Okay, so there's one issue that I think I have to try to figure out. I'm no audio engineer, right? But when you are locked in and you have to figure things out, you try to figure things out, right? So there's a slight echo that I'm hearing, and I think I'm going to resolve that. I'm going to resolve, right? I think so. So, guys, stay tuned, right? This is, I just thought I just wanted to share this and express my joy, right? Because, man, it's been a journey just wanting to come in and just sit and just talk. And now it's the reason why I have not had any guests over to sit down and just sit and we just shoot the breeze and just talk about everything, right? So now I just have to kind of figure out the slight echo in the stream deck that plays the audio clip. But man, what? What? Yes, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's give myself a round of applause. Yeah? Another one. And another one. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm happy. Aww. All right, guys. And on that note, I'm going to end it right here. Thank you. And I will update you guys. You'll know based on the stream. Good to go. Good. Like I like to usually say, good to go like Flojo. So I'm going to close it out here. Thank you. All right. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Right. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Like, share, and subscribe. And I like to say in closing, question everything, because if you don't, you may fall for anything. Think and say, have a good day.